Good golly, Miss Molly, we're tackling this big old chaotic disaster of a mess. So, hello, my name is Callie. Welcome to my channel. Clearly, I do not have my life together, but my closet looks like this. It's gonna look better after a bit, okay? Trust the process. We're gonna get rid of some junk. I have this freestanding closet because we live in a mobile home and space is tight. The master closet my husband uses, it's pretty small. So right now, this room that I'm like in with my closet, it serves lots of purposes. We have extra cabinets and stuff in here for like a remodel type thing. I've got my closet. This like freestanding shelf over here holds a lot of stuff, which I'm getting rid of that stuff in this room, but that's not what this video is about. So the clothes portion is what was driving me absolutely bonkers. Like, I could not find stuff. I had stuff falling down. I couldn't even hardly move my hangers to see what I had. So that's what inspired this. Plus, I'm just trying to minimalize, simplify, and live a more simple life in general. And just, I feel like that's going to help me in so many ways, like financially, mentally, you know, all the things. What can it not benefit to be simple? The answer is nothing. So, I had all my hoodies in this little cabinet. I went through them, and this was the day that I just went through everything, and like, I just had to start. I kept wanting to put it off, and I kept thinking, oh, I'll get this room cleaned out, and then I will go through my clothes so that'll look better for the people. Like, they won't have to stare at all this stuff, like this other stuff that's packed in here. But then the other side of my brain was like, hey, Callie, other people have bigger messes than this, and they want to see reality and not some just empty room with just the clothes and perfect little place to pile them up. Like, no, that's not reality for, I feel like, most people. So I just started, and this day I was ready. It hit my brain, and I was like, let's go. Anything I don't like, no matter the brand, like this jacket is a Patagonia down jacket. There's no telling how much this thing costs, like brand new. However, and it just drives me crazy. Look at me. It hits underneath my chin. It drives me absolutely up the wall. So, man, I had to get rid of it. I have one from Sam's that I got for like $30 that I love, and I wear every time it's cold outside. Stuff with tags. Bye-bye. Anyway, this day, I went through things, and I got rid of things that I knew 100%, like, it just wasn't hard. All the things that were not hard. Things I didn't like. Things that had tags that I still haven't worn. Just things that were easy. And you can tell I'm making this look easy, but that's because I had it in my head to start, and I knew what I did not wear. And that's the first decisions that I made, was get the crap out that you don't like, and then make the hard decisions about how many of this style do I really need? How many can I actually wear? You know, and picking from my more favorited pieces, I guess. But I'm a normal person, and like, I kept enough to wear, probably more than enough still. I could still go back in there and probably get rid of more and not even miss it. But I will get there. You will get there. If you have a big mess, turn on some music, whatever. Just get started. I hope that this video helps you. You'll definitely see me make messes throughout it. Like, stuff piled up. I end up knocking piles over and trying on 50 million things, dancing a little bit. Throw yourself a party and get some junk done. Okay, at this point, the big piles of things were just starting to fall over and create more of a disaster for me. And so I started just kind of piling things out. I had like a donate bin, and then I had one for things to like let my mom try, and then a few things from like Marshall's. If they still have the tags on them, I actually just folded them up and took them back and got a store credit for them, and they actually gave me like whatever it said on the tag for it. So if you ever have things that are hanging in your closet from like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, a lot of the time, I've done that too before with some, I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of home decor piece that I had, and it just never would fit in anywhere. And I was like, I'll try taking this back. And they let me. They said it was fine. Just they did it without a receipt, gave me in-store credit, and I was able to get something that I actually would use, which I don't think that there's any shame in that, because I mean, you're using your money to pay for it. A big company like that, really, I don't think that they care that much about, something that you paid $30 for is like probably not even a penny to them. So never feel bad about taking things back and asking, how much store credit will I get for this? I've had it for a while, but it's just not useful. So, sorry, wrong tangent. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm separating piles out. So I had one to go to a consignment store that I consign at, and then one was like just get rid of because it's not really nice enough to take to the consignment store, or it's just out of season. And another tip for like if you have really nice pieces that you want to save to sell or consign, either you can do that like on Mercari. I've actually been thinking about selling some things on there, but I haven't got there yet. Taking them to the consignment store is easier, and you just got to go with what works for you. So if that would work for you, turn the pieces that you're getting rid of into some cash for you to go get things that you would actually love, or use it to pay off something that you might be like, ugh, why'd I spend the money on this? Well, take that and pay for it. I feel like extra cash is always helpful, especially nowadays since everything is so expensive. Do not get me started on the grocery department. Like, I'm not even gonna go there. Not today. So yes, another tip. Whenever you're starting to feel overwhelmed with the mess that you're creating, just stop what you're doing, organize it real quick into whatever stacks. And this may not bother you. Like, you might be fine with having big piles, but it was bothering me, so I dealt with it right then, because I knew that at the end of the day I had to use my bed, and I had to be able to walk to my bed. So I had to do something about it right then and there. Good morning. It is the next day after decluttering some of the stuff that I did yesterday, and yesterday I just tried to focus on things that were really easy to get rid of that I never really wore. It still had tags on it, because if it still has tags, that means I have not worn it. And like, I mean, I know if it's something that I just got for like Christmas or whatever, but no, most of the things in there with tags were things that have been in there for probably at least a year. So they went, and I have still got a dresser to go through. And what else? My nightstand's pretty good. Where else do I have clothes? So I have my dresser to still go through, which has like my t-shirts, pajamas, shorts, I think some hats in a drawer. And then I have the rest of this, and there is a little bit down on this bottom area. Like, realistically, I would like to downsize this whole big rack for something like smaller to keep my clothes in, but our situation is just unique in this mobile home. We've got one small closet, which Tyler can like barely get his stuff in because he likes to keep some tools on a shelf and some like just things that he actually uses in the house a lot. And he also has like a regular wardrobe and then a hunting wardrobe, and he's got like hunting for deer requires different clothing than turkey season whenever it is, you know, hotter outside and he has to have lighter clothes. So he has lots and lots of different types of wardrobes too. And he is talking about building a, like an addition to our building that we do have, and kind of making it a storage room for like all of his hunting type things, because just his like normal clothes is, you know, pretty good. Like, he doesn't keep a ton of clothes. He's not really somebody that wants to keep everything, I don't think, anyway, unless it comes to coats. That's a different story for a different day. Okay, let's look at what else I have to do. Okay, this is the dresser situation. And I had to cram a bunch of furniture like all together. This is not how I would like for my room to look at all. But we got this vanity. This is a cabinet. And this is another cabinet stacked over here. And then we have this cabinet. And so, oh, what happened here? So this was originally, like, this was going to be a laundry room. A big laundry room, like we were adding on, and I just don't, like right now, this is just not serving its purpose. I don't know when we're going to get to adding this on. I don't know when we're going to get to all these other things, because we're still working on our kitchen. And while it seems like a very like cost-effective way to just keep all these cabinets, they are taking up an entire room of our house, and we have not much room anyway. So my plan is to get this cleaned out. The kids got a desktop computer. Well, it was a family gift, so for all of us we got this desktop computer, and I don't have anywhere to put it right now. So I think I'm going to turn this room right here at my laundry room. I might put like a curtain. This is way too, never mind. This is way too much information for a declutter video. Anyway, my situation is unique because of renovations and moving rooms around to others and all of that. So that's the gist of what I'm saying. My clothing situation is unique, and that's why there's random things like all in the background. Okay. So in this thing right now, I have tank tops. These are like pantyhose and tights, stuff like that. Those are just gloves, hats. And then this whole thing is socks. Who needs this many socks? I ain't got that many feet. And this thing is full of t-shirts. This has my overflow of t-shirts plus hats. These are all like sport type shorts. These are more of my dressier shorts that I almost can't even shut because they're literally spilling over. And then these are like pajama. Going to go through the t-shirts because I had some that were hanging up and some that were, what is wrong with this lighting? Now it's dark. Okay, I'm going through my t-shirts because I had some that were hanging up and some that are in my actual dresser. So we're gonna go over to the bedroom and get that done. And I do apologize for this lighting. Again, remodeling things, there's different lighting. Like I used to have a really bright light in my laundry room because I like to be able to see if there's a stain, and so I had really bright lighting. Well, that lighting is now like a part of the kitchen, so it's a little bit weird, and my windows are blocked off right now, which I do not like. I like to have my windows open just because I think it's a mom thing, like just knowing that if I have to get out that window, I can go out that window. We're gonna get the windows open because we're getting rid of this crap. Alright, these are my casual shirts that were all hanging up. I have way too many, but I wear casual clothes the most. So, I'm going to get all my t-shirts out, and I'm keeping mostly this because this is what I wear like 90% of the time, no joke. Would I like to dress nicer? Yes. Whenever I decide to do that, I will get rid of some more of this and I will go and find things that I absolutely love, because right now I don't love any of my nicer clothes. I mean, I have one pair of jeans that I absolutely love, and if I had to pick a couple dressy shirts that I have, like, I can't even say that I love any of my dressier type shirts. So I'm gonna keep minimum of them, and also my dressy might be different than your dressy, but that's what's great about your closet, is that you can do whatever's fitting to you. And I just gotta come to grips with that, because I had like this romper that I had bought. It's like, oh, if I ever go to a nice restaurant or a wedding or whatever, I can wear this romper. It sat in my closet for like 2 years with tags on it. There's no point. I don't go anywhere like that on a regular basis. And if I do, you can bet your butt that I'm probably gonna be like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. I need to go get something for this, like a wedding or whatever. But my goal is to have only things that I love. That's it. No questions asked. If I have to fix something, if I have to adjust it, if I have to be like, oh, this doesn't look good with this pants, it only goes with this pants, it's leaving. Bye-bye. Let's go. These two are one of my favorite ones. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have to try some of these on, but I will show you my stacks of like what I'm getting rid of versus what I'm keeping in a minute. Okay, now I have a disaster, but I think that I'm going to I think I'm going to pack up my summer stuff, because I keep trying on shorts, and like right now is not the time to be making decisions about shorts. There was a few that I'm like, I've never worn these, I don't actually like them, throw them. So I did that, and I'll show you that pile here in just a second, and I'll get an updated number. Last night it was 115 things, or clothing pieces. I didn't count, like, I'm not going to count socks or, you know, undergarments, things like that, because those really aren't like pieces of clothing. I am going to go through those things to dwindle down, but I feel like I'm at a good spot right now. My journey is to get to where I only keep things that I absolutely love. Right now, there's still a few pieces. I'll show you, like, I don't wear this universal shirt all the time. But we got it on a trip. And my kids have matching ones. And if we go back to Universal, I know we're all going to want to wear them. And these things are like this was probably $38 at Universal. And I'm going to make myself wear it. Because I got rid of other ones that I don't wear. So, I'm going to wear it. And if I end up still not liking it, I'm getting rid of it. But some things like that, it's like I'm trying to give a second chance. And some people may agree. Some people may say get rid of it if you absolutely hate it. That's my philosophy I'm going towards. I want to do that. I really, really want to. That's what I'm striving to do. But for now, this is way less than what I had. And I do think I'm going to start taking my seasonal clothes, like my shorts. I really shouldn't have any out right now. If I need to, I can go and get them. So, I'm going to pack up my shorts. And I will, maybe some of my tank tops, I might keep like one tank top out, like my black one that I wear with like a cover up or a sweater, just because I do wear that still in the winter. And let's see where that gets us. I have dwindled a lot down. My like nicer shirts, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 like nicer shirts that I feel like I could still wear with a skirt, maybe except for like this one. Like I could wear these to church or with a pair of jeans and nice shoes and wear it to a doctor's appointment or whatever, date. So I feel pretty good about that. So this is 9 and I do have 10. I have one just plain black one. It was an absolute non-negotiable. It was put back up. I wasn't even looking at it. They're my favorite. And then more casual type shirts. I'll get a count on that in just a second. Let me hang these up. So I have one casual like t-shirt still hanging up because this is one of my absolute favorites. So 1, 2, 3. This one is 4. I need to hang it up. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of those that are going to hang. And then actual t-shirts, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and including the one I have on, 17. I don't think there's anything else in laundry. That's still a lot. That is not minimalist, but it is less than what I had. That's what I'm going for. And if I see that I don't use any of these that I have laying here in like the next like 3 months, if I don't wear a t-shirt within 3 months, I'm not keeping it, because really even a month, because I have my favorite ones. But okay, this is still harder than I thought. I've got rid of a lot though. I do feel really, really good about that, and I can tell a difference in my closet, and I'm excited about it. Okay, let me hang these. Okay, so we had what, 115 last time. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I need to put these in a separate pile. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. What am I doing? 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 146 things, baby. They leaving. Getting up out of my way. Oh, ow. Okay, whenever we started, this was literally overflowing. And now I've just got like a few dresses to pick from. This one, I'm challenging myself to wear. If I don't wear it, it's leaving because I've only worn it one time for a special occasion. These are actually like my bathing suit cover-ups, which I'm going to pack up in my summer thing. This is my robe. This backpack, I need to put that up with my suitcase. But I've got like my flannels, some sweaters. These are just like, what, two? All of my hoodies are hanging, which I have never been able to fit my hoodies up here because they just take up too much room. But now that I don't have as many, I can hang them. And then these are like my little nicer shirt. These are my more casual shirt. I have tank tops, and then I have one black romper. Whoop. And a few like kimono things, which whenever I started, this entire orange bin was piled over with them, and there were some hanging. All those are gone. These are my bottoms. So I have 1, 2, 3 pairs of jeans. I've got like one pair of black jeans, and then I've got 4 pairs of like gauzy type like linen pants, and if I don't wear them, those are leaving too. I have 2 jean skirts, and I need to actually try on to see which one I want to keep, or if I am going to keep both. A black skirt and a brownish one. Over here I have one black vest that if I don't wear, it's leaving. This is just really, really cozy. If I don't wear that though, it's going. I have a few sweaters, a couple jackets that if I don't wear, those are leaving too. But now I can actually see them, so I might actually be able to wear them. And all of these are stuff that I got rid of. I cannot even believe that. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to show you what all I got rid of. It's quite a lot, even though I still feel like I have a lot in my closet. Let me show you. So this entire box is full of clothes. And then there is like, this was thrown in my closet. How it got there, I don't know. I think it's because I had bowls and I just threw this in there because I knew I didn't need those anymore. This box is also full of socks and things like that. This was also just in my closet from Tyler's surgery that he had. He doesn't need this brace anymore. Maybe somebody else will. I don't know. Crutches. This canister. I got a different canister. I don't even like this one, so it's going. This is donate. This whole entire tote is to put in the building. I'm going to label it summer. And in the summertime, the consignment store that I consign at will start taking these. So this is actually like, most of the time if I take a tote sized container, I can bank on a pretty good little chunk of money. So that's great. It comes in handy whenever I need to pay for like, maybe the kids need something in their wardrobe, or maybe I do, or just pay on any debt that we might have at that time. I really like consigning clothes and selling them. It's a good way to just kind of keep a little bit of money flowing. These 2 bags are actually going to the consignment store. So these were all stuff from my closet. And then all of these shoes, the other summer type shoes, I just threw in the donate bin because I don't feel like holding on to them till summer. They're kind of bulky. But for these, I'm taking these all to the consignment store with my 2 bags of clothes that I just showed you. Okay, That's it for today's video. If you like this type of content, please give me a thumbs up. I know that my closet is not perfect by any means, but it is better than what it was, and that's a win for me. It gives me less stress whenever I'm trying to get ready, and I know that everything that I do have in there fits well, and I'm going to give it a good chance to get worn, and if not, bye-bye again. If y'all have any video suggestions that you would like to see from me, just leave them down below, and I think that next time I'm going to maybe have a declutter my kids' clothes video. They've got too many. We just went through Christmas, and I'm telling you, the laundry is out of hand. Like, well, y'all have to excuse this. I have the dishwasher set now. Anyway, the laundry piles up, and I will like do all the laundry, have it folded and ready to put up, but like the kids' closets are still full. And that's the way it was with mine too. I'm like, why do we have this much? Like, I'm having to take care of all of this stuff that we don't even use. Like, it's just stuff. So that's kind of my mindset that is changing. Like, their favorite pieces that they love, great, keep them and use them. And then if they're still savable, like, I'm a sentimental person, so if they have a favorite t-shirt that they wear every single day and that's their favorite, like, I'm gonna fold it up and put it in their little baby bin and keep it to give them whenever they get older. And then whenever they get older, if they don't want it, they can do with what they want, do what they want with it. But at least I know I have saved them some stuff. It's hard to know what to keep and what to get rid of. It's definitely easier said than done. I feel like that's why I've been holding off on doing it. But I will say, I am ready for a simple life where we have things that we wear and we use, and things that we use or they just go. Because we don't have the time, the energy to keep up with excess stuff. Like, who wants to spend time on just stuff? Like, I would rather be spending time playing with my kids than picking up 50 million like Legos and stuff that they just dump out and they don't ever play with, or whatever it is that your kids don't use that they just dump out and like leave. It's not serving a good purpose. So my goal, I don't even have a goal. I haven't even like set a goal for 2023 or whatever, but my goal is to be more minimal, more simple, just content with what we have, and not constantly be having to buy more and more and more. Because every time you go into a store, it's like, this is the latest and the greatest, this is the newest, these pants are gonna shape you and make you look like $1,000,000, you know? The reality is, no, just be happy with what you have. If something doesn't fit you, get rid of it, get something that does, and just live your life happily and stop worrying about the next best thing. So there we go. I just set myself a goal. Let me know what your goal is. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here, supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, this week's verse comes from Hebrews 13:5, and it says, "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such thing as ye have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee." So this is just I thought this verse was kind of fitting, you know, given the video. But yeah, just constantly be thankful, give thanks to God, and praise him for what you do have, because I have definitely learned throughout, even just having like my own issues with my neck, having a chronic illness, there's always someone who is way, you know, worse off than you, and there's always someone who is going to be way better off than you, and you cannot compare yourself to others. You can't look to others for even guidance, decision making. Like, you can listen to what they have to say and you can take that into consideration, but when it comes down to it, just pray to God that he would give you guidance, that he will give you what you need, and he promises that he will never leave you and that He will always take care of you.